Tim Lobson, candidate for mayor, with a video post on the proposed boundary adjustment between Ingersoll and Southwest Oxford. This is the land south of the 401. We're exposed to 74,000 vehicles a day. It will go between Highway 19 interchange all the way down to the Culloden Road, plus a little pie-shaped piece to the south where you see the new barn has been built. $22.9 million to service it, according to a 2013 report commissioned by the town of Ingersoll. And although it's reported that development charges will cover the costs of servicing over the next 30 years, there are currently no development charges for industrial lands. So either we're going to have to add those, or the rest of the taxpayers will have to come up with it. These are our own industrial lands. There used to be a sign right here that advertised that they were for sale. We cut that down to replace this sign, replace it with this sign, which is solar powered. However, for the last several months, it has not been lit. When you look at these 74,000 vehicles a day going by, they have exactly 1.5 seconds when that sign is in view. And at night, it looks like this. Now this is our own lands. This is in 3 parcels. You can see the dirt pile from the Sifton subdivision over there. You see the elevators. You can see the housing. One of the things now with industrial lands, depending on the rating of the industrial lands, is you must have a buffer. You have to be so far away from the residential lands for noise, blah, blah, blah. And so most of that property in the front along Clark Side Road is not suitable for the actual industrial establishment. So you can have parking lots, or you can have a multi-use recreational center, soccer fields, all putting that together as a buffer, a useful buffer. There's no signs on the Clark Side Road advertising this for sale, even though there's several thousand vehicles a day pass through that. When you go on SOMA site, this is our Southwestern Ontario Marketing Alliance, where we market industrial land in the town of Ingersoll to the world. It explains how many acres there are and all the good stuff. And it tells us to call the former economic development officer for details. I'm sure he'd appreciate the phone calls. Actually, probably would. So, we're very good at marketing festivals, very good at marketing ourselves to the 401 commuter crowd. As mayor, I would hope to be able to market this property as employment lands. The numbers for a multi-use recreational complex would show that this is probably a lot more cost effective, since we already own it, rather than spending money on North Town Line property, getting lands twice as much as we need. And can you imagine the naming rights that you would be able to get from having your arena out here with 74,000 vehicles a day passing by? Just imagine. Tim Lobson, appreciate your vote on October 22nd. Mail-in ballots are now required to be dropped off either at the town hall or in the town hall mailbox, or you can wait till October 22nd before 8 p.m. to vote. Please vote.